Hey everyone. So I'm going to be diving in and talking about how to get ready for 2024. Okay, so super excited to deliver this topic. Oh, how am I twice? Okay. Oh, there we that was my voice twice. I'm like, what? Anyway, if you see this live, feel free to say hello in the chat. It's always good to see you. If you're watching the replay, just let us know and put hashtag replay and I'll come back to you later. But yeah, that's what I want to cover today, how to get ready for 2024. Okay. So this is something that I have been talking about with our monthly membership and also with our clients. We were talking about it as well. We just had our Christmas dinner with our clients at the weekend, which was really cool. And we were talking about 2024 and we're talking about, like leaning into your 2024 vision, leaning into your bigger vision first and foremost, but then like bringing it back and saying, okay, in the next 12 months, this is where my focus is. And then being able to even scale that down even further by saying, okay, Q1, this is where my focus is going to be. Q2, this is where my focus is going to be. Q3, Q4, right? I'm really spending some time in December, if you haven't already, like in the vision, yeah? And then from the vision, really leaning into what does that require of me, right? What does that require of me? Who am I need to become, right? What thinking do I need to lean into as I go ahead and execute this? And what would I need to do, right? What activities would I need to take? What actions, right? And you really want to make sure that your actions are coming from a place of where you are at your strongest. Okay, so you want to be making sure that your actions are coming from a place when you are at your strongest. So you want to be leaning into like, what is that going to require of me? Like, who am I going to be required to be as I execute my 2024 vision? Okay, what thoughts am I going to need to feed myself? How am I going to show up? Who am I going to surround myself around? What am I going to need to invest in order to help me get the results that I would like in 2024, right? And so it's very important to just carve out some time this year to really like lean into that vision. Okay, one of the things I would love for you to do, though, as you lean into that vision, is to reflect on this year, right? Pause and reflect on what have you accomplished, what went really, really well, what would you have changed, right? Or how did you grow? How did you grow through your challenges? All of those things. So you want to really be able to lean into what has taken place this year, right? What are you moving forward to create for next year, and then map it out. And I want to give you 3 phrases to lean into. Okay, so I'm not gonna make this long, this training Tuesday. I'm gonna keep this really short, but I want you to lean into these 3 phrases as you do this, right? In terms of your business, okay, because for those of you that don't know, right, I am a psychologist and I do have a business. I've been running my business for coming up to 9 years pretty much, right? And I help other practitioners, set up and scale their businesses using authentic soul aligned marketing and sales processes, right? But I also show them how to set up from like zero. Many of the practitioners I've helped started with no website, no brand, no offer, right? Nothing. And I've been able to help them scale their business in amazing ways, right? And one of the things that you're going to need to lean into as you create your 2024 vision, right, and your plan for your business is, how am I going to be findable, right? How am I going to show up in my business in a way where I am findable? Yeah. And how am I going to show up in my business in a way where I'm building relationships? And how am I going to show up in a way in my business where I'm boosting revenue, right? Okay. And boosting profits. Okay. So you want to be really leaning into those 3 factors as you map out your business as well for next year. All right. So that's the things I want to share with you today is make sure that you are, number one, reflect on 2023. Okay, reflect on what 2023, what went really well, what challenges did you overcome, how did those challenges grow you, right? Yeah, you grew some muscles in those challenges. How did you grow? What muscles did you grow in those challenges? What are you leaving behind in 2023, right? Okay, what part of you do you need to leave behind because it's not for where you're going? All right. And what are you being called to create? Yeah. And then lean into your 2024 vision. What am I being called to create? Right? How am I being called to show up? What would that mean in terms of being findable? What would that mean in terms of building relationships? What would that mean in terms of boosting revenue and boosting profits? Yeah. And so lean forward into that. We're going to be doing more of this work in the monthly membership. We've got a few sessions this week, actually. I'm hosting a couple of co-working sessions this week, Thursday and Friday. And we've got a session as well later on today, which is all about mindset elevation. If you want to learn more about the monthly membership, if you're not currently a member and you want to learn more about it, feel free to go and check it out on the website there, and you can see if that's a good fit for you. It's for practitioners only who are building and scaling their online business. So that's it from me, guys. I'm going to go and grab a bit of lunch, but I wanted to jump in, do this training Tuesday with you, and I will be back again soon with some more hopefully useful information. Okay, so that's it. Over and out. Take care.